don't know if you knew this beforehand, but like journalism in sports, there's such a male. We talked about this, right? Such a male dominated field, and I don't. Women aren't getting the opportunities. I don't know what the current climate is because I've kind of dived a little bit away from the journalism newsroom side of things, but women definitely don't get the opportunities that men get, especially in sports journalism. And I'm curious to know your thoughts on that, and yeah, kind of your thoughts on that, and kind of what you, because obviously it didn't discourage you from pursuing a career in sports journalism now. So I guess if you wouldn't mind, kind of your thoughts on that. And I guess how that didn't deter you from wanting to pursue a career in this field.
Yeah, I think if anything, like the lack of women in a newsroom is definitely what pushed me to want it more. Because I mean, growing up, you have your idols, the women that you look up to in the industry, but there's so few that, like, when I came to college, I was and decided that this is what I wanted to do. I kind of like said it into myself. I was like, I just want to show people that, like, if I can do it, then literally anybody, anyone can do this. Like,
Yeah.
it's all about hard work. It's all about just like knowing your stuff, studying, being the best that you can be. And yeah, obviously, like, there's a different set of challenges that women have to go through to, get these positions. And like,
Yeah.
I've definitely like been lucky in a way that I haven't fully experienced it. But I think my thoughts on it is that, I'm seeing a lot more women in the newsroom. We have like a lot more women in the Daily Text and in the sports department than I've ever seen. When
Yeah.
I, in other internships too, like, I'm seeing women working in the newsrooms. And I don't know, like, I think the environment is changing. I mean,
Mm.
is there a lot of work to be done? Absolutely. But I am seeing more of it. And it's really exciting because, we need more women voices in a newsroom, especially within sports. I had an idea of it. And obviously, when you're just talking about sports in high school to like random boys will be like, well, you don't know anything about sports. Like, who's the pitcher for the Braves? And you're like, what? Like, we're not talking about the Braves. But it really hit me when I was covering baseball for UT, and I stepped into the newsroom or the press box, and it was like my first like official press box that I had ever been in, and it was just me and a bunch of guys, and I was like, oh my god, like, yeah, I guess there aren't a lot of women who do this.
Yeah, but no, I think like you said, it's kind of pushed you to want to do this more. And again, that's why I think it's so cool. Because I know a lot of people, you probably, if you go into a setting where a lot of people don't necessarily look like you or stuff like that. And I deal with this too, right? I go to UT, 4% black population, all the above, right? So I see this on a day-to-day basis, right? But I like how you're saying that even though you situation like the press box, people didn't look like you, and but somehow, some way, it still inspired you to want to do this more.